Dear students, it is the video 5th for week 2 and we are covering the 7 specific communication principles famous as 7 C's. In the previous video we talked about the two basic ones, clear and correct. Now we are proceeding on the third, completeness. Complete means that whatever the message, discussion, report, lecture, advertisement, abstract, proposal you are expounding to your audience, that must be complete, means it should have all the very necessary facts, data, statistics which you think that it is necessary for the audience, and that information is the key information. It means it is complete. Fine. Well, for example, you are a team leading in a development project, and your client has asked you to make certain change in the application under construction. You have to write an email to your client, to your subordinates who are developing at their own houses, for example, in COVID-19. It is necessary that you should tell to the person the necessary facts that this application, for example, you say that our client required certain needs in the databases, these points are there, and this change should be made up till this month. Or a second information is that your department has, the director of your company has decided to arrange a meeting, clear, and you are supposed to write a circular for the concerned staff. The circular must contain the key information that what is the meeting about, when the meeting is going to be conducted, where the meeting is to be conducted, who are the people required to attend the meeting, clear, what will the main focus of the meeting, what things the attendants or the participants should bring with them, mean there should be some particular documents, this and that, what are the expectations of the directors, this and that, so that at the very meeting no person should have an excuse that I got late because the time was not mentioned, the day was not mentioned. It is called completeness. And you know that most of the emails or messages cost, waste time, even pull the people into lawsuits just because of having less completion. Thereby, marketing companies, making contracts, writing agreements, you should ask both the parties. And sometimes the people skip some certain points from the mind, although they have in their intentions, but they are not able to put in writing. It is the responsibility of the writer or the composer or the lawyer to remind them whatever they have forgotten, to recall them what they are not intentionally putting, and that you supposed to create trouble on later day. This is called completeness. Fine. A complete message will have all the information the reader needs to know to be able to respond or take action. If you require the reader to take some kind of action and show that you have a call to action in your email and also communicate the urgency of the task in question, Incomplete message leads to iterations, a lot of back and forth, and waste of time and effort on the both ends. Here is an example of an incomplete message. Bad example has been given. Hi all, let's meet tomorrow to discuss the product launch event. Please be there on time. Highly vague, highly indefinite, unspecified, overgeneralized, and undirected. Whereas the good example, hi all, let's meet tomorrow at 11 a.m. at conference room 3 to discuss the product launch event. We'll have to decide the keynote speakers and complete the event invite draft tomorrow. Please be there on time. Thanks, Chris. Well, this is all about the completeness, and now going up to conciseness. Conciseness means comprehensiveness, brevity. This is called conciseness. Actually, a repetition, overuse of certain sentences, repeating of concepts, unnecessary statements, fine, and unnecessary pauses in communication, fine. These things uh, make the communication clumsy, undirected, loose, full of faults. Okay, so conciseness basically in written communication, it depends on the smart information, very neatly and tightly knit sentence structures, precise words, excluding the wordy expressions despite using the one word substitute, depending more on the comprehensive words, using very perfect transitions, connecting the ideas into the logical manner. These all are the points for the technical conciseness. Let's take an example. Hi, Susanne. I think we need to talk about CSR campaign. I mean the one which we need to do as quarterly exercise. I think it's a great way of enhancing our brand image. Basically, I would just be a visit to an orphanage, but we can sort of do other things too. For instance, we could take the kids out for a short trip to a nearby park or zoo. Let's sit and talk tomorrow. Regards, Jennifer. Let's see. Here, the fillers and other things have been missed, and now, more discussions have been made which are unnecessary. And let's, good example. Hi, Susanne. I need to discuss the quarterly CSR campaign with you. Let's take the kids out this time to a nearby park or zoo instead of just visiting them. This will help enhance our brand image. We'll talk in detail tomorrow. Regards, Jennifer. This is really a good example that in the first example you see that there are many unnecessary statements are there and the style becomes more friendly rather than professional. Thank you very much. Hope you have understood.